What do you hear? What do you say?
Hello, I'm Jake and welcome back to my automotive channel. What you see before you is a 1994 Cadillac Deville Concours 90 Special. Bit of a mouthful, I know, but look at it. Now, I know what you're all thinking. He said he's not buying any more cars. He's not getting anything else. He's happy with his Renaults. Yes, I am. However, there's always a however. You know what it's like, you go on eBay, you start looking at stuff, and I was actually in the plan of next year probably buying something a bit more different, some I've not owned before, some that were a bit of luxury. And I was actually looking at trying to find a very clean BMW M5 from 1995. And I had looked at a couple online, and then I was randomly scrolling and this popped up on Facebook Marketplace. And I couldn't say no. First of all, there's a fantastic price and I think well worth the money. I'm sure you'll all agree when I take you around the car. But Facebook Marketplace, it was about an hour and a half drive, just the other side of Birmingham, Warsaw. And it's a Cadillac. It's a Cadillac. And in my eyes, you probably think I'm being crazy here, but this is a mob car. Because in The Sopranos, Paulie Walnuts has a dark blue one. It's actually the same car, just dark blue. So straight away, I couldn't say no. It's a Cadillac. Now, you all remember my Chrysler New Yorker. Fantastic car, massive car, very popular on the channel. I ended up selling it just because it was quite hard to live with at times. And I always said I would go back and try another American car. When I purchased the Chrysler New Yorker, I was actually looking for a Cadillac Eldorado, a 76, and the Chrysler popped up and I couldn't say no. You've seen the car, it was absolutely beautiful. But I am the proud owner of this 94 Cadillac Deville. Look at it, it's massive. It's 17 feet long, 17 feet. My Chrysler was 20, but still. That's massive. And wait until I show you inside. It is just, yeah, I'm so happy with it. You can probably tell. And let's get into this video. Let me take you around the car, show you the engine bay. It does have the North Star V8, which is not the most popular engine. They suffered with a couple of issues, but hopefully that's all been solved on this car because the previous owners I've done some work on it. Now, before I show you around the car, please remember to hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel, especially if you want to see more on this car. Now, let's take a look at this fantastic Cadillac Deville. Now, you know me, I like a car with a good story, and this car has a great story. It was originally purchased from new in Saudi Arabia. So, for all I know, this could have been driven around by some prince in its early life. And then at some point it went to Madrid. Now, on the actual door here, I'll show you a bit closer in a minute, but it has two stickers. One for Madrid, when the car went over there, when it was imported to Madrid, and one when it was purchased new in Saudi Arabia. So, great bit of history with this car. Now, let me get the camera off the tripod and show you everything that I love about my new Cadillac. Okay, so here it is. Now, let's take you around the car. I'm going to show you some of the things I absolutely love about the car, some of the things that will need sorting in the near future. And yeah, let's just start with the size. So as mentioned, it's about 17 foot long. So a good sized car. It's a 4.6 litre V8, so quite a big engine. And it's got all the mod cons you would expect a Cadillac to have. The only thing the car doesn't have, which doesn't surprise me, being bought new in Saudi Arabia, is heated seats. Apart from that, it's got everything. Now, as mentioned, it's a 90 special. The badge this side is missing. I actually found one last night coming from Australia, bought it, so that'll be sorted straight away. But it has the fabric roof, the vinyl roof, I should say. Now, this is not a popular option with a lot of people because, especially in the UK, they will eventually do this, split and let water in and then start bubbling up and causing rust around the side of the car. You can see it's a little bit worse on the other side, and you can see the rust coming up here as well. This is actually the worst part. Now, considering this car come from Saudi Arabia, you don't expect any rust. You know, it's completely different climate out there. There's nothing underside. The previous owner, who was very good, he got pictures of all the floors because that's all the carpets and everything. It's, yeah, perfect. So the only bit of rust to tackle is around the roof, and obviously when we take the roof off and do that, we are going to find more rust, I guarantee. But for now, it's okay. The car will be garaged once the jolly is sorted and everything. That's the main plan. It should fit in our garage, and that's what the 90 special badge looks like. So as mentioned, I've ordered one of them. There's, you know, paint's come off door handle here, so that will have to be taken out and repainted as well, which I do plan to get these bits done on the car. But look at the sheer size of it. It's just, yeah. Now, I'm unsure of the colour. However, after posting it in the Cadillac group on Facebook, I've been told it's a Montana blue. Now, I don't know how true that is, because I don't know my Cadillac colours, to be honest. But I'm told it's Montana blue. So at the moment, I'm calling the car Montana blue. But it's just lovely. And look at, obviously, some of them you could have the hood ornament here, where this one's just got the badge on the front, which I love it. It's simple. It's beautiful. It really is. The look of the car. You can probably tell the bumper's quite faded compared to the rest of the paint. Again, something we'll probably look at doing. It all depends on how I get on with the car and everything. Now, these Cadillacs are front-wheel drive, which they say it's for comfort more so than anything, and it is very comfy to drive, so I agree with that. And then you got the Cadillac Concourse here, and this chrome trim. Not too much chrome on it, just about the right amount, which, yeah, that's great. And obviously the back end, it's got a big back end on it, big boot. We'll take a look at the boot in a second, but yeah, I'm really, really happy with the car, I gotta say. Bit nervous looking at it because it's quite a distance. We had to travel quite a distance. I have been told by my brother following me these indicators are absolutely poxy, which they do look ridiculous, but they're there. And obviously you got the boot, opens up like that, and that's the same color as the car, which is always nice. I don't know if they'll show up on camera, but there are a few scratches all on the boot, so that will need doing. Now, I'll try and clean them up as best as I can, but if the car does go in for work with a roof and everything, the boot will be coming off, and this will be treated, sorted out, everything, all the rust in it. So it'll probably just go for full respray of the actual boot. Now, I think I've lost the reversing light as well, so I was told last night. I'm pretty sure it's all original underneath with the exhaust and that. It sounds quite nice. In the back here, look at this. Look at that. It's just, and the roof line in all black as well. Ignore the Hello Kitty floor mats. It's all I had. Hannah bought me for a present to go in the RXE. And yeah, I've stuck them in here for now. And ashtrays on the door, as expected. All locking, central locking, these big pockets here on the back of the seats. Again, I say it's kind of a mob car in a way, but, and then if we get into the front here we go. Look at this. First of all, look at all my switches. It took me a while to get the hang of that, but now I've done it. They do what they say, but just getting the hang of it. And then you got the controls on the seats here. There's your pedals, your bonnet latch, which we'll have a look at the engine in a second. I apologise for the camera is struggling to focus with the light coming through, but all the dash comes up digital. You got a load of buttons here, you can change it to miles per hour, kilometers, all that. And big black leather steering wheel. Got the original CD and cassette down here. Now this isn't working at the moment. I'm looking at a few different options with it to change it out, because I do plan to use the car, so I want to be able to listen to my music. All the teak words all around the doors. Again, the passenger door has a couple of switches, not as bad as the driver's. All the interior lights work. It does have a sunroof, which we will chat about in a second. The dash, I would say this is because of the heat, but that needs re-sticking down now, but nothing serious. And one of these vents doesn't slide across, so I'm going to take that one out and repair that, but that should be an easy, simple job. But oh yeah, the you might know the rear view mirror is missing. It is in the glove box, so that's just got to be reattached. There's also a kit set in there, dance music from 1993, so that comes with the car. You got your ashtray in here, cigarette lighter. I did try my Metallica cassette, but no luck. But yeah, there you go. And then it's a six-seater, so 3 across the front, 3 in the back. And you got the glove box, well, center armrest and glove box, I should say. Got my badge, and that's in the middle. But if you had 3 people on the front, you would obviously have it up, but we're not having 3 people on the front, so we're keeping it down. Big old door handles, chunky door handles to open these big doors on the car. Yeah, it's just fantastic. One thing I do have to sort out is these lights don't work here. Again, the camera's struggling, I apologise for that. Now, here's the engine, the North Star 32 valve V8. Now, I've done a bit of research on them, and I could only find bad reviews on them. But it's had a full service. It's got no overheating problems whatsoever. It's had everything, coolant, all that. New steering pump, new water pump, new thermostat. Basically everything, which fantastic, and I got all the receipts to prove that's been done in the last year. These are all new, both sides. But yeah, there's the engine. Now, I'm not, you know, my knowledge on engines is not fantastic, but it's a big engine. It's a V8, 4.6 litre as mentioned. I am going to do some tidying up in here. Like for a start, I want to paint that one up. Bar across there. There's actually a bar missing here. I gotta ask the owner. I only noticed it the other night, but you can see the right bar on this side. That's basically what's missing, but I'm guessing they took it off to redo the battery and not pull it on. But yeah, look at that. That's a monster. It's a monster of an engine. Another thing I will have to sort out is the grill piece here. He's basically not attached at the top there, and I don't want it to fall off or get damaged, so I'm going to take him off and fit him properly. Now, it's a big old bonnet, as you can imagine, and I don't want to slam it, but there we go, he's down. Just make sure he is down. Yep, there we go. Wow, just what a car. Now, as paintwork goes, it's not too bad. There's a few little dings on the bonnet, stone chips. The worst part of the actual front is here. See that? That need doing. It's a few little scuffs, but they should cut out quite easily. There's a little ding. I don't know if it's show on camera. There's a little ding under the door handle on the passenger door and on the back. The car is very filthy. I will apologise for that. I've driven it back, and yeah, they've just not had time to wash it. Our weather has been non-stop rain. There's a ding here, and I think that's it. There's one over there on that passenger door, but the worst part is actually the roof. So around the sunroof here, there's a big ding there, dent, that needs coming out, and there's one the other side at the back of the sunroof. Now the sunroof does work, but only in the up position. It doesn't go back. Now I'm sure the roof has been pushed down across here, so I'm guessing that's what's stopping it. But it's been taped up for now. It doesn't leak. They done it because they wasn't sure if the roof was in the right position, because it seems quite low down here. So it's something we're gonna have to tackle in better weather. But for now, I'm not gonna mess with it. Let's leave it on that. I don't know if you can tell from that angle if the roof's dented, but yeah, it will need a bit of work. Wheels are absolutely lovely on the car. However, there's one hubcap missing. It's not missing, it's in the boot. But it come off and it just won't go back on. It got ran over. They finally got it back, and yeah, it won't go back on. So I'm going to try and get a replacement one for that. And let me just show you this ginormous boot. Now, you have buttons in the car to release the boot. Same with a fuel cap. However, I don't like how violent they shoot up. So, see? So, I've got to be careful with that. Now, car come with loads of these parts, mainly the parts that were replaced, but they kept them with the car just if they have ever had to be replaced again. That way, we got the right part numbers. Spare wheel in there, spare toolkit, that's underneath. There you go. I would like to add a multi-changer to this one as well. I think that'd be quite cool to have a multi-changer CD player. I want some kind of sound system in it. I do. I want that. I need that. We did take him to Oily Rag yesterday, actually. We was hoping to unveil the car to a couple of friends, but they went elsewhere. So they got to wait now until this video goes live. Now, what sparked this all off buying this car was looking for BMW M5. Don't know how I ended up with a Cadillac, but there it is. Now, please let me know what you think about the car. Please comment, and you know, if you got any suggestions for the roof and that, please do let me know. I'm going to be sharing the car as soon as this video goes up. The only people that have seen it at the moment are family and one friend who I was trying to persuade to buy something like it so we could cruise along. But yeah, that's it. This is my new 94 Cadillac Deville Concourse. Now I'm going to enjoy it for the rest of the day, because the rest of the week looks absolutely terrible. So thank you all for watching. Please remember to hit that like button. Please remember to subscribe, and I will see you again very, very soon with this car and my other cars. Bye for now.